You've probably had this happen. Someone knocks a cup off the table, and your hand is already there. Not after you saw it fall. Not after you decided to help. It's just already moving, already correct, already in position, before your brain has said a single word about it. You know what that looks like, right? That's basically spider sense. As ridiculous as it sounds, your brain actually has something surprisingly close. Because whatever just moved your hand wasn't the you that's narrating the sentence right now. So who was it? The easy answer is reflexes. Fast reactions, nothing weird going on. That answer doesn't survive 5 seconds of scrutiny. A real reflex is dumb, fixed. Your knee jerks the exact same way every time a doctor taps it. Same input, same output, zero thinking involved. Your hand didn't twitch at the cup. It tracked it, predicted where it would land, corrected midair the instant the cup started spinning differently than expected. That's not a twitch. That's a decision, one you never remember making. Here's the part that should genuinely bother you. You assume your eyes send one signal to your brain. Here's what I'm looking at. One feed, one channel. They don't. They send two. Two separate channels, doing two completely different jobs, running at the exact same time, right now, as you watch this. One of them names things, recognizes them, lets you consciously say, that's a cup. The other one doesn't care what anything is called. It only wants one number. Where is it? And how fast do I need to move to get there? And here's the detail that changes everything. That second channel, the pure action one, is faster than the channel responsible for your conscious awareness. So by the time that cup starts falling, your action brain has already found it, tracked it, and launched your hand at it before the part of you that experiences a cup is falling has even finished loading the scene. Your hand isn't reacting to what you saw. It's reacting to something your brain already knew before you knew anything. So yeah, spider sense. That's basically what this is. A part of your nervous system quietly reading the world and acting on it faster than your conscious mind can keep up. But that isn't even the strangest part. There's a real case in neuroscience that makes this almost impossible to argue with. A patient with damage to her conscious visual pathway couldn't tell you the angle of a slot in front of her. Ask her to describe it and she'd guess. Usually wrong. Ask her to reach out and post a card through that same slot. Her hand rotated perfectly, every time, automatically, correctly. Her seeing brain had no idea what was in front of her. Her acting brain knew exactly. Two systems, one body. Neither one aware the other existed. Which raises a much bigger question than how do I catch a falling cup? If your hand can act correctly before you know anything about it, how much of what you do all day was ever actually decided by the version of you that's talking right now? The honest answer. More than feels comfortable. Walking, balancing, catching, dodging. Almost none of it consults the conscious, storytelling part of your mind. That part shows up afterward. To narrate. To take credit for a decision it never made. You didn't consciously catch the cup. You just found out a fraction of a second late that some other part of you already had, and it never once stopped to ask permission.